What's up, Ravens? I'm Ash Hunt.
And I'm David Manning. Welcome back to ONW Now.
We have a lot in store for you guys, like behind the scenes of the upcoming musical, the Writing Center here at ONW, and everyone's favorite, Word from the Halls.
And don't forget about the awesome Dinosaur Zoo from none other than Wisdom with White host, and, of course, the Renaissance Festival. We have no time to waste, so let's get right into it. Fentanyl is a rising drug in the United States that is unregulated and deadly. The DEA has seized enough fentanyl to kill each American 8 times over.
Last year on August 29th, former Mill Valley student Cooper Davis passed away from a fentanyl overdose. This is his story.
Cooper Davis was a free-spirited student at Mill Valley High School. We sat down with his mom to dive deeper into his personality.
Cooper, we would describe him as very adventurous and outgoing. He loved extreme sports, so he was into all the crazy stuff like snowboarding, wakeboarding, cliff jumping, motorcycles.
Tragically, Cooper's adventurous life was taken away in August of 2021 due to pills laced in fentanyl.
The next thing we knew, we were going to say our goodbyes because he wasn't going to come back to us.
Fentanyl is one of the leading causes of deaths for teenagers. Miss Davis wants to change that.
Keeping Clean for Coop just started as a sticker. You know, immediately after Cooper died, we wanted to make sure that all the Mill Valley students knew what happened and were made aware of the dangers of fentanyl. If they had a sticker that they could put on their car or their water bottle or their laptop cover, whatever it is, I wanted it to always remind them of Cooper's story so that they never forget that one pill can kill like it did Cooper.
Cooper Davis and his story will forever be in our hearts. If you would like to donate to the Cooper Davis Memorial Foundation, head over to CooperDavisMemorialFoundation.com. This has been Jillian Huckabee. Now back to the desk.
That was an empowering story. Our theater has been hard at work with the upcoming musical Urinetown.
Wait, a musical about pee?
Yes, David, a musical about pee. Now let's pass it over to the amazing, V, to give an insight on behind the scenes of Urinetown. Hey Ravens, I'm Ash Hunt here in the shop where they're setting up for the main stage musical, Urinetown. We talked to a few crew members to see how setting up is going, but they don't have much time to waste and neither do we, so let's get into it.
Whether it be costume or lighting, each crew has been working hard to get ready for this show and to make their actors look amazing.
Okay, my main job in the musical is just to write down blocking, where everyone is, and to alleviate some pressure off of everybody, and then eventually I'll be calling the show once it's the productions.
My main job in Urinetown is designing the costumes and figuring out what everyone's going to be wearing on stage. So far it's been fun. We have a really great crew this year. We've just been kind of hard at work putting pieces together, seeing what will look good on stage, and just kind of scrapping things that we probably won't need.
My main job in Urinetown is basically designing the sets, writing out the blueprints for the sets, and then kind of directing set crew in how to build the sets. Also working with the technical director to figure out what we can and cannot keep, making sure our ideas aren't too high for our standards.
Some of these crew members have had practice every day after school since the start of September and will continue to have it until the show in November.
The experience has been very fun, but very stressful. It usually gets a lot better closer to Tech Week, but at the moment I'm just preparing by getting everything ready and organized so that it's not stressful later.
My overall experience has been good. A bit stressful, but I mean that comes with the job. I've been working ever since the beginning of the year to kind of familiarize myself with the musical and the script and designing the sets. But I think we're going to be ready for the show. I think the set's going to be great. It's probably going to be one of the coolest sets we've had so far.
Wow, this show looks amazing. For ONW Now, this has been Ash Hunt. Now back to the desk, Ravens.
Wow, I'm sure excited to watch the musical. It looks really great.
Yeah, it looks like I can't put my name on it. What's the word?
Slay. Speaking of slang, the ELA teachers have been hard at work putting together the Writing Center. Let's send it over to one-of-a-kind, amazing, show-stopping reporter, me.
What's up, Ravens? I'm David Manning, and I'm here to show you about the Writing Center. Have you ever wanted to improve your writing skills? Well, Writing Center might just be the place for you. Let's get right to it.
Yeah, so the Writing Center is a student-led tutoring opportunity for any students at ONW that need help with their writing. We're going to be set up during AI a couple times a week with tutors ready. You're going to be able to schedule a meeting, come in, and receive the help that you need, hopefully. Well, the hope is that, individual assignments, you can see improved grades, better results, but also ideally we'd like to see sort of writing improve across Olathe Northwest. If we can provide enough opportunity and enough students can take advantage, then we can sort of move everyone forward. Yeah, so they'll schedule a meeting with one of our tutors. They'll come in during AI, bring the assignment sheet, any notes that they have done, hopefully the writing that they have done up to that point, and they'll just sit down with a student or a pair of students, and they will talk through what's done, what the goals are, what are the strengths that we see in their writing, and what still needs work, and then hopefully they'll leave with a solid plan for how to move forward with that particular piece of writing.
This has been David Manning. Now back to the desk.
Wow, that sure got me excited about writing.
Me too. Miss Van Kyken must be so proud.
Writing makes me think about the Renaissance age, and what better to think about it than to experience it. Let's pass it over to Isabel Russell to show you all around the Renaissance Festival.
Hey Ravens, it's Isabella Russell, and today I'm at the Renaissance Festival with Desk Fair! Hey!
The festival has many dedicated returners.
I've been coming here since the second year. It opened in 1977, and I came starting the second year.
The festival includes many fun activities for you and your family that we even got to try ourselves, such as riding fun rides, getting henna tattoos, participating in a magic show, and waiting an hour in line for a turkey leg.
Hello all. Turkey leg taste test. First niblet. BBOs only.
Fire.
There are so many fun things people love about the Renaissance Festival.
I like the atmosphere and a wide variety of things to do.
All the smells, the sounds, working in this great booth, meeting all the people.
People also put hours into their hair, makeup, and costume.
The more you have, the fancier you can be, or just just fabulous. Well, we call this fair flair.
Best that I custom designed. It was made by Eric Perigo. He makes all my hats.
This is a corset, and I think I got those from Corset Story.
Make sure you check out the Renaissance Festival when it comes back next year.
Ho, ho, ho! This is Santa on report. Back to the desk.
I wonder what they did to pass the time in the Renaissance age.
I don't know, sang songs, baked, maybe played sports.
Oh, sports. That reminds me. Let's send it over to Jace and Dylan from Modern Sports News.
What's up, Ravens? Welcome to Game Day. I'm Jace Leffler alongside of
Dylan Augustine. We have lots of sports for you guys today. Let's get right into it.
The Lady Ravens golf team has been dominating all season and this week headed off to compete for state in Salina.
They had an amazing showing at state and came home as state champions.
The overall score wasn't even close, with the girls taking state by 19 strokes over Shawnee Mission East. Wow, what a performance.
Now we're going to send it to Wyatt McDonald as he interviews Coach Grove for more on the golf team.
What's up, Ravens? Wyatt McDonald here, and I'm here with your very own Coach Grove and junior golfer Mackenzie Kelso to talk a little bit about their season and obviously their state tournament win this just a few days ago. So, Coach, this first question I have is for you. These girls have dominated this entire season. What has been the one main coaching point that you've kind of drove into their heads this year?
I think the biggest thing that we talked about was, one shot at a time, one practice at a time, one tournament at a time. And if we control those things, that we thought we had enough talent to be a good team this year.
Yes, sir. All right, Mackenzie, so talking about the one shot, one practice mentality at a time, what did the practice and preparation look for the entire year to get to accomplish what you did?
Practice was very focused. Every day we went out to the course, whether we were playing or just on the range, and we made sure that we accomplished something at the end of that 45 minutes to 2.5 hours.
That's good. So, Coach, I've been in some of your preseason meetings where you talk about the goals that we have, that you believe that we can bring home a state title, and talk about the work and the preparation that's going to have to take place for that to happen. How did it feel to set that goal out for these girls and then to go and get it?
It was very fulfilling. They're very well deserving of the state championship. It wasn't easy. We had a rough patch in the last 2 or 3 weeks that we overcame as a team, as a whole. And for them to go and produce, and then not only to be in the lead, but to come back the second day knowing that we had the lead, that people were chasing us, then to go back and then shoot even a better score on day 2 in the state tournament when the pressure was on, just says volumes about who they are as athletes, who they are as people, and I couldn't be any more proud of them than we are.
So, Mackenzie, you had a big lead after day 1, obviously, as Coach Grove was alluding to there. So just walk me through your thought process going into day 2. Were you nervous? Were you excited? What was that kind of like? What was your mentality going into that second day?
I think initially I was super nervous. I was being in the lead is something pretty scary just because you know that teams are right after you. But I knew that all season we've posted up good scores, and so another day was just another day. It didn't matter whether it was for the state championship or not, and we were ready to bring out a better score than Mondays.
So awesome. So you guys have a very young team. This question's for both you guys. Are we looking at a repeat next year?
Well, I think, there's been talk of that, but that only happens through what type of work is done between now and next season. So if the work's put in and the right disciplined approach is in place, then we have an opportunity to do that. But to dictate that or to say for sure that's going to happen, I think it's a little bit premature right now. I think that we have the ability to have a very good team again the following year.
Yes, Coach. So, Coach, how does it feel to finally have a state championship? You've been so close so many times. We finally got one. How does it feel, Coach?
It feels good. It feels good. I'm really happy for them.
Yes, sir.
They did the work. They did the practices. They produced the results. I'm very happy for them, and it all goes towards them.
Yes, sir. Anything else you guys like to add?
No. Thank you very much for the network and for what you're doing and for our school. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yep.
All right, let's send it over to Jace and Dylan back at game day.
We also want to give a huge shout out to the girls tennis team. They competed at the state tournament last weekend in Wichita.
The Ravens had a great run overall, with Ella Novion placing 4th, Hannah and Riley placing 4th in doubles, and overall as a team placing 3rd.
The 3rd place finish by the Ravens with 32 points is the best a girls team from any Olathe school has done since 1985, when the Acacia database stopped listing runner-ups.
4 of the 6 players will return next year, and with plenty of depth behind them, the Ravens will look to make another great run again next season.
Good luck, ladies. Check out our show next week for features on both the tennis and golf team.
Last Friday, the football team traveled to Shawnee Mission to go against the Shawnee Mission West Vikings. The boys dominated the first half, going up 41-0.
Through the second half, they continued to roll through the Vikings with an ending score of 55-14.
Max Keller led the team's offense with 176 rushing yards and 2 touchdowns, and on defense, Jace Osborne continued to light up the scoreboard with a pick 6.
The boys finished their regular season this week, facing Shawnee Mission North for senior night.
This past Saturday, the cross-country team competed in the Sunflower League meet at Rimrock Farm in Lawrence.
Jacob Norris and Jackson Cool finished in the top 20, and the boys placed 10th out of 13 schools with a score of 236. The boys finished with a total time of 1 hour, 28 minutes, and 29 seconds, and an average time of 17 minutes and 42 seconds.
For the girls, Kate Snyder and Allie Gillespie finished in the top 30, and the girls placed 11th with a score of 239. The ladies finished with an average time of 1 hour and 46 minutes.
Tuesday night, the soccer team went to ODAC to play against our crosstown rival, Olathe North.
With goals coming from Noah, Nikita, Chris, Tanner, and Luis, the boys dominated the Eagles, winning 6-1. Good job, boys.
This past Tuesday, the volleyball team went off to face St. Thomas Aquinas in a big matchup.
The girls fought hard for 3 sets, but ultimately couldn't come up with a win.
The girls compete in sub-state this Saturday at 2, so come support your Ravens as they play here at ONW. Our gymnastics team qualified for state.
Amy Keller has had a phenomenal year by setting multiple new school records and winning individual leagues champion.
As the girls prepare for state this Saturday, our very own Adam Donner sat down with a couple of our gymnasts to learn more about the team.
What's up, Ravens? I'm Adam Donner. And did you know here at ONW, our very own Raven gymnastics team is headed to the state tournament this weekend at Olathe South on Saturday. Make sure to be there to support your Ravens. Let's take a closer look at the gymnastics team this season.
I plan to just do my best since it's going to be my very last meet ever and just do the best I can and hopefully just do well.
I'm feeling pretty good. I'm excited to compete with all my friends and I think it'll be a good meet. I've done pretty good this season, so if I can just do what I've done this season, I think I'll be good.
The girls finished their regular season strong with a third-place finish at the Newton meet a week and a half ago, where they set a season-high team points record with a score of 98.45. Now, the girls look forward to the state meet, and they focus on what their goals are individually and as a team.
I want to win something, whether that's floor or vault or all around would be amazing, but I just want to win something.
I would say stay on the beam, do my skills the best I can.
All right, so I'm right here in front of the gymnastics record board where Amy Keller's name is soon to be up here for 3 different spots. She won individual league champion, the first person to do it in 5 years since Sydney Weeks in 2017. She also set records for the beam and floor, setting a record of 9.7 in both, breaking Sydney Weeks' record from 2017 and then Brooke Alum's record from 2019. Way to go, Amy Keller. Again, make sure to be there at Olathe South this Saturday at 11 a.m. to support your Raven gymnasts. Good luck, and now let's send it back to game day.
Good luck this weekend, girls.
That's it for game day. Now let's send it back to David and Ash.
Thanks, guys. Now let's bring it from the fields of ONW to the halls of ONW.
Does that mean it's time for...
Yup, it's time for everyone's favorite Word from the Halls Halloween edition from Matt M.
What's up, Ravens? I'm Matthew M. Samembo, and this is Word of the Halls Random Edition. Let's go. What are you going to be for Halloween?
Slenderman.
Slenderman, all right.
The uncle from Christmas Story.
I'm trying to be I don't really have a costume yet, just see what the boys are doing, go with the group as them,
If the boys were butterflies, would you be a butterfly?
Yes.
Respectfully.
Respectfully!
Are aliens real?
Yes.
I'm going to have to say yes.
They're here with us right now. I guarantee you, there's one in the school.
God.
Listen, the way the government be trying to hide stuff, it just ain't right.
Explain.
I know. Area 51.
Listen, all I'm saying is...
I don't know, the universe is just so expansive,
If it was a big deal...
Millions of planets out there's got to be aliens.
If it wasn't such a big deal, then why can't we go there and be there and let the people,
The people.
The people.
Are you going trick-or-treating this year?
Maybe, yeah.
Area 51?
Yes.
Are you going trick-or-treating?
Yes.
Yes?
Always.
Always. Okay. What's the most underrated candy?
Twix.
3 Musketeers all the way.
All right, this interview's over. Are aliens real?
Yes, bro. I am one.
I guarantee you.
All right, Ravens, that was Word from the Halls. If you guys have any more questions and you see me in the hall, please let me know, and let's send it back to the desk.
That story really got me thinking about Halloween.
Speaking of Halloween, let's toss it to none other than Wyatt McDonald for a tour of the Dinosaur Zoo.
What's up, Ravens? It's Wyatt McDonald here, and I'm here at the Albertson household, and there's a dinosaur zoo behind us. So let's get right into it and give it a look.
I caught up with the Olathe North Art Club, who helped paint these dinos to make it all possible.
And so was this kind of an optional thing for you guys to do?
Yeah, just whenever people could come in, we would come in after school and work on making these dinosaurs.
Most of these are painted. Actually, I think all of them are painted. So.
Thought if we really wanted to get the full scoop, I needed to go through the ride myself.
Hello, I'm here with Quinn here, and she's going to be taking us through this awesome dinosaur zoo, and it's going to be really cool. So, Quinn, what is your favorite part about the dinosaur zoo?
The driving.
The driving? So you like to drive around the car? That's awesome, Quinn. So we're just going to follow you around. Can you show us the way?
Mhm.
All right, thanks, Quinn.
The Albertson family has opened their backyard up to the community to come through. Admission was completely free, and we saw kids from all over going through the dinosaur experience. The ride was amazing. We decided to talk to Miss Marissa, who helped organize the entire thing.
All right, Ravens, I'm here with
Marissa Fryer.
All right, Marissa, so what kind of gave you guys the idea to do this here and kind of gave you the inspiration for it?
Well, all of our kids love dinosaurs, and we thought it would be a fun thing to do, to have them drive around and create some zoo-like activity for them.
I just had to catch some of these cute kids and get their take on the Dino Zoo.
All right, I'm here with Jackson, and this is actually Quinn's older brother, isn't that right?
Yes, it's very right.
That is very right. So, Jackson, I heard that you had a pretty big part in setting this all up. Is that right?
Yeah, kind of. Well, I have a whole bucket of dinosaurs and my dinosaur toys all around. Put, like, the paintings up a little bit, and yeah.
Wow, I don't know what they would have done without you, Jackson. That's awesome, man. So, what is your favorite part about the entire ride?
Well, I guess my favorite part is like when the pterodactyl comes down and they spray silly string and to get in the costume. And I scared a few people. Well, actually, one person.
Yeah, that's awesome.
One baby, actually.
One baby? You scared a baby?
Yeah, and I know that baby.
That's crazy. Jackson, been great talking to you, buddy. Give me knuckles. Bingo. See you, buddy.
Now let's go talk to Peyton, who also loves the Dinosaur Zoo.
All right, Ravens, we're back, and I'm here with Peyton. What's your favorite part, Peyton?
Helping.
You like helping people?
It's because if people need help, we can help them.
That's awesome. So what's your favorite part about going through? Is it driving? Is it looking at the dinosaurs?
It's driving.
Driving. Are you a pretty good driver, you'd say? You'd say you're a good driver?
Yes.
A really good driver?
Yes.
Yeah, I'd say I'm a pretty good driver, too. Well, Peyton, thank you. It's been awesome. Give me 5. Knuckles. Snail. I got you. All right, thanks, Peyton. Well, I think we got a pretty good look at it. You know, drove around, talked to some awesome, super cute kids. Man, this was awesome at the Dinosaur Zoo. Maybe you should come back next year if they do it again. For ONW Now, this has been Wyatt McDonald. Send it back to the desk.
If you are a part of a club here at ONW, come to Student Council's open meetings.
Open meetings are for club members to tell the council the good and the bad of their activities, and especially voice any concerns they may have. The idea is that the council will help fix and address these issues to make ONW a better place for students and staff.
Meetings start at 6 p.m. and only last about 30 minutes, so the next one is November 7th, so mark your calendars. Well, guys, that's all we have today. As always, I'm Ash Hunt.
And I'm David Manning, signing off. And be sure to tune in to Late Night Northwest.
Peace.
What's up, Ravens? I'm Nathan Lowen, and welcome to another episode of Late Night Northwest. Today we're going to be doing the Chicken Nugget Challenge here. I'm joined by
Chris, Leo,
JJ Young,
Brody, Caleb.
And these are two teams with me, Chris, and Leo against Josiah, JJ Young, Brody, and Caleb. And we're going to see who can eat the most nuggets in a certain amount of time.
Wait. Sponsored by Prime. Yes.
Sponsored by Prime.
Now, just to make sure that everyone knows, it's a 30-minute timer with 2 teams, and starting out with 240 nuggets to eat past. The only problem with 240 nuggets is I had to pay for it myself, and I currently do not have a job. So that's $92 down the drain that I will never see again. So if you see me in the hallways, please give me a 20 and let's get on with the challenge.
With Team Protein Party. Protein Party. At protein.party.get.swole on Instagram and TikTok. Sponsored by Prom. And Team Hungry. Team Hungry.
3, 2, 1, go!
So what is everyone eating today? I actually had McDonald's for breakfast.
I actually ate Chipotle before this.
Huh?
I literally called it.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Thank you. Well, I'm enjoying.
Caleb's on pace. Caleb's on pace. Check me out. Caleb's on pace. Get out of my face.
Doesn't matter. 12 left, 2 minutes in. You're both this. Are you excited for tomorrow, Leo?
Oh my god, yeah, I'm so excited. This, bro, so I'm slowing down.
The back is so far back on this couch. Tomorrow we're going to take homecoming pictures after eating 100 nuggets.
Games, bro. I've been eating protein every day.
I'm kidding, I already
That is how food works.
take you out.
We going, bro. That's not long. I thought about that.
We need a bigger couch.
The faster you eat, the more you eat by Sam Baxter 2022, bro. He said that to me, I got inspired.
So sorry, guys. Does do on Thursday.
Wait, did you know?
I'm gonna go back to my old ways when I used to be 250 pounds. 250 by 250 nuggets? No. Pound for pound training. How much is a couple of couples space? Because like, okay, the couples is 2, the couple is 2, couples is 4, so a couple of couples would be 8, right? No. Yeah, 4. Josiah.
But like if I do a video, then I can actually not have to do that. Then I can demand other people run it for me.
Yo, check that.
Box me, baby.
Shut up. I got a bar. I'm trying.
Josiah, you have a bar. You got that. Finish 13.
Brody, why do you want to eat so fast? You just wanted to eat so fast.
She's in too.
My mom said I have to eat. Well, I was supposed to like family dinner tonight, and then Gretchen was like, "Please, I need help."
I already ate the apple juice one.
This is like.
We are done, guys. That was all 30 minutes. That was 30 minutes. That was 30 minutes of pain. How many nuggets did Team Protein Party eat? We ate 120 total. I ate 46. Caleb ate like a little, like around 50. And Josiah slacked.
I had a Chipotle before this, bro.
That was your own choice.
That's the real question.
So we had all 120 of our nuggets, and then we bought another 20 to get us.
I feel a bar comes in.
To get us 140 nuggets. Wow. So with that, there's 3. What was our team name again? There's 3. What was our team name? Team Hungry. Team Hungry won today. Thank you guys so much for watching Late Night Northwest. Bye.